Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Myguyknowsaguy here on my sports betting predictions channel. It's time for another live NBA betting stream. Sorry to keep you guys waiting, but I had to make sure that the stream would actually work today. I was extremely frustrated yesterday with the connection. It actually had nothing to do with my connection. It's just some settings in the background that I had to adjust after updating my software. So NBA picks, NBA player props, NBA predictions. Shout out to the real ones. I am playing from behind today in terms of my timing. So go ahead and run the like button up for me. I do have one pick about to start in 6 minutes. It's Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks over 28.5 points to win 1 unit. Today's been a rough day for me, guys. Today, just in real life, there's a lot going on, but at least I have the comfort of knowing that I can watch these games with you guys. I have been anticipating this stream, and thank you guys for your positivity. Thank you guys for your kind messages, checking up on me as well on social media. And I just want to say you guys are the absolute realists. Shout out to the sharpest and realest chat. Drop those plays in the chat as well. I will open up the chat right now. We have 10 games on the slate today, but 2 of them are already done, so there's not much of a need to recap there. But yeah, I do have a pick about to start, guys. If you want to tail, I am running it back with Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks over 28.5 points to win 1 unit. And the rest of my picks are Michael Custodio. I can see you. I'll check on that. You said I have you blocked. Let me know in the Discord what your username is, and I'll check up on it for you. If I suspect anything suspicious on social media, I do use the block button quite often. I've blocked over 3,000 people on Twitter alone. But anyways, guys, yesterday was a slightly winning day thanks to Isaiah Collier and Con Knipple. I did add the Con Knipple over 3.5 assist play at plus money late in the day, and then Isaiah Collier, even though the Utah Jazz got blown out of the gym in that game against the Charlotte Hornets, they were down. They lost by like 50 points. It was disgusting. Anyways, guys, yesterday was a slightly positive day, but I am definitely here to talk about today's games. I hope you guys are feeling great. I hope your families are doing well as well. Hope you're off to a happy, productive start to the year. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on today, guys, but I will be here to live bet the slate. Yep, I'll check it out, Big Mike, in a second. Mike, I'll let me copy that now so I don't forget, and I'll check out your account, and I'll make sure to unblock you on Twitter. Thanks a lot. And if I did make a mistake there, I will check it out. I do apologize. Please accept my apology there. But anyways, guys, hit the like button for me. I'll be here for the next couple of hours to live stream, and live bet the remaining 8 games of this NBA slate. So I have the Miami Heat plus 15.5 to win 1 unit. The stream does appear to be stable now, so nothing to worry about just yet. Nothing to worry about yet, but definitely hit the like button for me, guys. Miami Heat plus 15.5 to win 1 unit against the big bad Oklahoma City Thunder. The Denver Nuggets plus 2.5 at home against the Milwaukee Bucks. That's to win a half unit. And then I'm rolling with the Atlanta Hawks plus 6.5 at minus 115 against the Golden State Warriors. They are on the road tonight. That should be an interesting basketball game. And then I'm going with, as I said, Jalen Brunson of the Knicks. That game starts in 3 minutes. I'll get the scores on the screen. I did just get some good news. Anthony Edwards is going to play. Shout out to everyone that was here in the stream yesterday as well. I'm not tweeting about the stream today, so the people who have notifications on are going to see the stream. So thank you guys so much for having notifications on. It's been 11 winning days out of the last 14 streams. You guys are the absolute realists. So I'm also rolling with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 6.5 assists plus 108. I'm risking a half unit there. Stephon Castle, I'm running it back with Stephon Castle over 6.5 assists plus 115 odds. That's a 1 unit bet. I'm rolling with Anthony Edwards over 28.5 points, minus 106 odds to win 1 unit. And then I'm rolling with Bobby Portis of the Milwaukee Bucks over 11.5 points to win a half unit against the Nuggets. So I have 2 bets in that Nuggets Bucks game. And then I'm rolling with Jalen Johnson, aka the Machine, guys. aka the Machine himself. It's a juice line, but I don't care. We have a substantial edge. We have a definitive edge on this line, in my opinion. So I am betting Jalen Johnson over 7.5 assists at minus 140 odds to win 1 unit. And then I'm rolling with Colin Gillespie of the Phoenix Suns over 17.5 points and assists combined at minus 102 odds. That's a smaller bet at a half-unit bet. So if you want a few 1 unit bets, and quite a few quite a few 1 unit bets, a couple of half-unit bets. Just want to say thank you guys for being here. The Brunson pick is about to start in 1 minute. I'll explain the rest of the picks. I'll also go through my player prop projections for the rest of the board. I just want to say shout out to you guys for keeping it so real. You guys are the absolute realists. But yeah, help this stream get up over 100 likes, and as soon as you guys can. And I'll go ahead and get some of these scores on for you for the 6 p.m. Eastern games that are about to start between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Toronto Raptors. Also, we have the Knicks continuing their West Coast road trip here against the Portland Trail Blazers. Those games are starting now. I have tons of information to share with you about the games as well, guys. I might add a couple of plays. I know I'm stacked with the plays today, but I might add a couple of plays, so make sure you stick around. Also, vote on the poll in the chat. Who covers tonight? The Phoenix Suns as 14.5 point favorites at home, or the Washington Wizards plus 14.5 point underdogs on the road. Thank you guys for being here. And let me fire up the chat and give you guys a shout out. Drop those plays in the world. Drop those plays in the chat. Sharpest chat on earth. It isn't even close, guys. Drop those plays. Very interested in hearing what you guys are on. This is a positive community. No one is here to judge anyone, but you guys have been on it for the most part. It's been very impressive to see what you guys have been able to accomplish in the chat. Let's see what we can do today in the NBA, guys. Where Suspicious lives. Let's see what we can do, what we can accomplish together. A couple of games are starting as we speak. So let me get those scores on the screen, and then I'll drop. And then I'll also get into the chat and give you guys a shout out. So if you're here, let me know you're here in the chat. Would love to see your positivity, guys. Definitely need to see some positivity today. You guys drop those plays in the chat, and I'll get there in a second. But let me get these scores on the screen, and thank you guys for being here. The people who have notifications on are here. We're beating the market in the NBA, guys. This is very difficult to do. The NBA is notoriously difficult to beat, and we are doing things the right way. It might not always be big headlines. We won 30 units today off a lotto parlay, 50 units here. No, but as I said, my system gives you a chance to, gives your bankroll a chance to move on to the next day. So, for me, people are used to the high standard that I set for myself over the years. It seems like a break-even day for me. I get treated as if it's a losing day for other people who lose 5-6 days out of the week. So at the end of the day, I'm numb to it. I understand that I've set an extremely high bar for myself, an extremely high standard for myself. But regardless of that, guys, no matter how good I'm doing, or no matter how well you are doing, don't bet more than you can afford to lose with these games. Anything can happen in sports betting. You can get wiped at any moment. Remember, you are in control of your funds, but regardless, guys, don't bet more than you can afford to lose. But let's try and shock the world today. How does that sound? Let's try and shock the world today. Let me get these scores on the screen for you guys. And then I'll start to take a look at the chat and see what you guys are on. I'll also start watching these games as well. So most of you know that Joel Embiid is out. Brandon Ingram is also out. Scottie Barnes is back. So we have two shorthanded teams today, undermanned teams. Okay, yep. And we're off to the races. Now let me just get the games on so I can live bet them with you. And I'm just scrolling back. I can see it. Thank you so much, my brother Zach Zate, in the chat for that super chat donation. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much for your positivity and that kind gesture, and interacting with me offline as well. It's been really enjoyable to talk about sports with you and meet you as well. He said, "Good luck to everyone today on Sunday. It's a fun day. Big games today. That sounds like a plan." Just want to say thank you so much, Zach Zate, for that. And for that positive and kind gesture. I'm rooting for you and everyone else in the chat, guys. I hope you guys go undefeated with all of your bets today. Let's hit a roundhouse kick on the books on this great Sunday. So let me get these games on. You guys are the absolute realists, by the way. We're up to 140 people watching. Hit the like button for me. Give me 1 second. I'll jump right back into the chat. Yeah, it says Miami Heat plus 15.5. Welcome, Dorji JD. Yeah, that's because I'm betting on the Miami Heat today to cover as plus 15.5 underdogs. I'm just firing up the games. Remember, guys, I'll be here for the next few hours to live bet the games with you. If I add any live bets, I expect to add a couple of live bets today, more enticing options, I will add them to the board below. So this is another. Let's get ready for another live NBA betting stream. I'll let you guys know what I see in terms of player strategy. Coaching strategy, the tempo in the game, player foul trouble, all of that, assessing live betting options. If you have any questions about the rest of the slate, drop your questions in the chat as well, and drop your picks for today. And lastly, if there's anyone watching us not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel now, follow my channel, and turn notifications on and get ready for more NBA betting streams. If you're into the NBA, this is the place to be if you're into NBA betting. And generally, you will see bets here that you won't see in many places. I do tend to think outside the box. Best of luck with your bets today. Two threes for Josh Hart. Josh Hart is back after missing, 7 or 8 games, guys? Hope you guys are feeling all right. And I do have the games on, so let me jump back into the chat. Drop those plays. Drop those plays, everyone. And even if you're not sharing bets, come join the chat. Come join the chat, guys. We do have 160 people watching. Shout out to every single one of you. The stream appears to be stable today. If I have any connection issues like I did yesterday, just give it a minute or two. And if the stream doesn't return, then just come back, leave the stream, and then come right back. But I did run a ton of tests today to make sure that the stream would be stable. up to 175 people watching. Hit the like button for me as I get into the games with you guys. I do have both games on now. It did take a while. Apologies for being late. Big dunk for Scottie Barnes right there. There is some energy in Scotiabank Arena right now after that one. Okay, let's see here. Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat? The sharpest chat on earth. And we finally got our first basket from Jalen Brunson. It's a three. It's a fast break three. The Knicks are up 18 to 12 here against the Blazers. 5-point lead for the Raptors in the return of Scottie Barnes. And let's see who's here. Sebla Veronik, how's it going? Dorji JD in the chat as well. Welcome back. Sebla Veronik said Jalen Johnson is the GOAT. Well, he's goated here, guys. He's goated here. He cashed for us in miraculous fashion the other day. We almost always win with Jalen Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks. Shout out to the machine himself. And, I have to pat myself on the back. It was a sharp call the other day, man. I was on the points and assists combined while the entire world lost with his rebounds and assists. Let's see if we can have some similar fortune today. Welcome back, Sebla Veronik. Rabbit, welcome back, Rabbit. EWM community, I see you in the chat. Z Senpai said he just won with Cam Spencer's assists and Cedric Howard's rebounds. I'm glad to see you win. Congrats on that. Tasha, welcome back. Thank you so much for patiently waiting, Tasha. Thanks for your positivity as well. Hope you had a great evening. She said she was the 23rd person to hit the like button. One of the absolute realists here. Thank you so much for being here, Tasha. She said she's rolling with the Knicks in the first half today, guys. I'm guessing that's the spread, and the Suns in the first half today, guys. The first half machine herself. Tasha, thank you so much for sharing. Derek Charbonneau, welcome back, Derek Charbonneau. He said he's rolling with he just won with Jock Landale PRA and Cedric Howard's rebounds. He hit a 4-leg parlay in the Magic game as well. Congrats to you, sharpest chat on earth. Love it. Love to see you guys off to a great start to the day. My bro EWM community, welcome back. He said Josh Hart is back in the lineup for the Knicks. Miles McBride is at 9.5 points. Did you bet it? Let me know. EWM, welcome back as well. And who else is here? Let me see. Godlike Player, welcome back. He's asking, do the Knicks win with Josh Hart? Well, Josh Hart, I mean, he's been an X factor for the New York Knicks this season. It seems like, he is a true X factor for them, although many fans don't really appreciate his game. Josh Hart, what he provides from an offensive efficiency standpoint and the value that he provides with their fast break attack is just, we saw it, guys. So let's see if the Knicks can get back on track. The Blazers, guys, the Blazers have covered 5 straight games, and they've beaten some decent competition. They've covered in 5 straight games against the spread, and I believe they've covered in 8 out of 10 games against the spread. So this Blazers team has been sneaky, but with Josh Hart back in the lineup, that does bode well for New York. Let's see what happens there. Once again, thanks a lot for that super chat donation, Zach Zait in the chat. And JMain34, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day, brother. Siblav Ronik said, our big stars are playing tonight in this chat. CJ McCollum and the GOAT, Jalen Johnson. Let's see what our brother has in store for us. I love the positivity, man. He said our big stars for sure. They're stars here in this stream. I might wait a game or two just to see how the Hawks utilize CJ McCollum, but he definitely should provide some veteran leadership in that locker room at the minimum, guys. So I won't bet on CJ McCollum just yet, but eventually I will. So I'm just going to take a game or two to assess 1, 2, maybe even 3 games to assess how they use CJ. And then we'll probably get right back on it with CJ McCollum. Second 3 of the game. Great news there for Jalen Brunson, a.k.a. the franchise. I think he's going for 30-plus, guys. Guys, as soon as I get through this chat, I'll go through some player prop projections for the next few games. And you say you didn't take McBride? Okay. Let me know what you're on today, EWM. Hope you're having a great day, brother, EWM community. Zach Zate said, no place like home. I'm back in California after 30 days. Okay. I know you've been traveling recently. Mellow on the beat as well. He said, love, safety, and abundance, family. Love to hear that as well. Thank you for that, Mellow on the beat. And Juan Chavez in the building as well. How's it going, Juan Chavez? Don Plate, I see you as well. Norman Babers in the chat. Paul George late scratch. I did see that they scratched Paul George about 20 minutes before tip off. EWM said it feels kind of like a Drummond over 8.5 points at plus money. He was on my short list. Unfortunately, I started the stream late, but let's see what Drummond's doing. Maybe we can live bet it. Is Drummond doing anything positive here? Towns off to a positive start for the Knicks, and the Knicks are up by 7 with 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And welcome back, Sarugi in the chat. ESQ 1200, Ben Thompson, Michael Custodio, Sean Two Dog, Hepic 7. Thank you. I'm glad I helped some of you guys win today. Yesterday as well, guys. I'm going for. It's been 11 winning days out of 14. The world doesn't know now, but they will know soon. So thank you guys for spreading the word about my channel. Roy Moore said he's not touching the Sixers tonight. Welcome back, Roy Moore. John Bennett as well. He said he's tailing Tasha with the Knicks in the first half. I'm rooting for you guys. Knicks minus 2.5 in the first half. Don Plate said, He said he's live in the building. Dingo72. He said, talk about your picks, please, before they start now. I'll talk about the rest of the picks. Dingo72. Welcome back, Dingo72. 462 for life said, just join the chat. What's going on, people? How's it going with you? ESQ said, how do you feel about Kevin Durant, 34.5 PRA? I think Kevin Durant could have a decent game. I'm waiting to see if Alperen Şengün is ruled in. Şengün is questionable after missing 5 straight games for the Houston Rockets. They've definitely started to miss his absence. He's almost he's an irreplaceable player, Alperen Şengün. So I'm waiting to see if maybe you can get a better line on KD after Şengün is ruled in. Don Plate, I see you as well. No heel Achilles. Hope you're feeling great as well. He said he's tailing the props today. Besides Anthony Edwards and Bobby Portis, he's tailing with the rest of them. Best of luck to you, and welcome back, No Heel Achilles. John Bennett said Gillespie's in the storage room for him. He's going there tonight if he doesn't cash tonight for me. Guys, storage room is what we call it when someone gets banned. DJ Esquire said he's rolling with Kevin Durant over 30.5 PRA. Jay Bangs, welcome back as well. Love to see you back in the chat. David Lewis said he's betting on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at 4+ assists on a lower alt line. I'm guessing that's in a parlay. Knicks up by 7, guys. Knicks Blazers on now. Alley-oop dunk for Mitchell Robinson. J.W. Brandt, welcome back to the chat. He said he jumped back in while he's working here. Absolute real one. Hope you're having a productive day at work. Justin Morgan in the chat as well. Jalen Brunson over 32.5 PRA for him. Parlayed with Knicks money line. Best of luck, Justin Morgan. Tons of bets in the chat, guys. Nomad said he's rooting for the Raptors. G Flash, welcome back. He said he cashed on the early games. Paolo Banchero over 14.5 rebounds and assists combined. And Anthony Black over 19.5 points, guys. Another winning bet in the chat. Love to see you guys off to a winning start to the day. Welcome back, G Flash. And Zach Zate said the best place to learn and listen all about the NBA. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. No, I didn't catch the Magic game. I was watching the Grizzlies Nets game while I prepared for the stream, while I was researching some of these games. And G Flash said, he was talking about something else. Buffalo Rush, welcome back. He said he's rolling with DeMarcus Robinson live, over 93.5 receiving yards. Best of luck there. Young Chard in the chat, my bro. He's been winning big off the Miami Hurricanes in college football. My brother in the chat, welcome back to you as well. He's rolling with the Suns minus 13.5. Jose Lopez, welcome back to you as well. UXT, Walmir Silva. Yeah, Şengün has a chance to return today. He is questionable. Keeping it solid. Welcome back. He's rolling with Onyeka Okongwu rebounds today. DL92 said he's betting on LaMelo. Wait, assist? The Hornets don't play today, do they? No. But yeah, either way, welcome back to the chat. Joseph Nesbitt, welcome back. He's rolling with the Bucks. No, the Bucks on the money line today, and he tailed a few of the player props. Best of luck, Joseph Nesbitt. Full of Style said he's rolling with the Raptors +4. Um, um, is- um, let's see what else we have here. Joe Nesbitt said he won earlier as well with the Grizzlies and the Magic, and Paolo Banchero's PRA and Jeremiah Fear's PRA. You guys are off to a great start today. Vic Jolliffe back as well. He said, "What's going on? My guy knows a guy." He's always talking about the football game. Okay, best of luck there. Ben Thompson said Miles McBride isn't doing anything so far, and EWM Community said he took Brunson over 28.5 points. Best of luck. I'm on that same bet. Timeout Knicks here. They were up by 7. They're up by 2 now against the Blazers, the pesky Blazers. And it's still a 2-point lead for the New York Knicks. Raptors up by 5 in their game. King Cabano, welcome back. He said he's asking any thoughts on Peyton Watson over 24.5 PRA. I'll take a look there. And we paid in the chat said Bobby Portis and Onyeka Okongwu PRA. Are they good? I like Bobby Portis PRA. I'm not sure about Okongwu though. I will take a look. David Lewisette said he's also betting on Jabari Smith for 3+ threes made. So best of luck, guys. I'm all caught up in the chat. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. We're really, really close to 100 likes. Help the stream get to 150 likes, and I will keep the live bets flowing, guys. So if anyone is here not watching, hit the like button, and also if anyone's watching that's not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. So we did just get some news about Norman Powell. Norman Powell is out for the Miami Heat, guys. He was not on the injury report. He was downgraded to questionable for the Heat today, second night of a back-to-back, and now Norman Powell is out. So obviously that does hurt, but I still think we're going to cover with the Miami Heat +15.5. Let's see. And no, he wasn't hurt. They were resting him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander last game. And Drummond already has 4 rebounds. Very low scoring game in Toronto here, though. When a game is this this low scoring, it definitely hurts the player props. Hold on, guys. Let me just tell the Discord about the stream, and I'll get back. I'll give you guys some player prop projections for the rest of the slate, at least for the next couple of games. So bear with me. But if you guys can hit that like button, it really does help more people see the stream. And thank you guys for being here. Okay, just bear with me. Just telling the Discord about this stream, and we will keep things rolling. Hope you guys are having a great weekend too, man. Okay, we have a tie game here. As I said, the Blazers, they've been crushing it against the spread recently, guys. So I'm rooting for you guys in the first half. Let's keep an eye on this game for the rest of the game. The Knicks are up by 2 here. We have two completely polar opposite ends of the spectrum here in terms of scoring output for these two teams. The Knicks Blazers game is tied 32-32 at the end of towards the end of the first quarter. Still 30 seconds to go. And the Raptors game is only 16-19, so it's pretty And welcome in everyone who just came into the chat. Okay, we're ready to roll. Now I'll give you guys my player prop projections. Drop those bets in the chat. Vote on the poll. Everyone that just joined the stream, hit the like button for me. And maybe we can play a same game parlay. Maybe we can put something together. I won't force it, but don't bet more than you can afford to lose. NBA picks, NBA player props, NBA player props, predictions, and live betting picks. You'll find all of that here. We have 4 assists for Jalen Brunson in the first quarter as well. So a very high scoring game in the Rose Garden, which is now the Moda Center. But you guys know, if you guys been watching the NBA for a while, the Portland Trail Blazers, they play. It's the Rose Garden to me, man. Let me get to my projections. Let me open my notes here, and I'll give you guys other player prop ideas that I didn't bet on, but that I do have solid projections on. I wasn't trying to give you guys 20 picks, but there were some other bets that I was looking at, and maybe I'll add a couple of them now. You guys hit the like button for me. Thank you so much. Big first quarter for Shaedon Sharpe. Top Secrets, welcome back. Jamal Murray is questionable. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's been ruled out yet. You let me know. I'll take a look right now. I do have it no, he's not ruled out yet. Nomad, welcome back. Full of Style, welcome back. And everyone that just joined the stream, remember, I've already been streaming for like 35 minutes. So I didn't send it out on social media until just a couple of minutes ago. Turn notifications on so you don't miss my streams. The people that have notifications on will be here on time. So so you guys don't miss out. I would hate for you guys to miss out on any early picks. Yep. Great to see you back as well, Nomad. Let's keep it going. Here in the National Basketball Association, where suspicious lives, guys. At times. We saw some strange outcomes in the NBA yesterday, but we still came out on top somehow. It has been 11 winning days out of my last 14. We're pretty much crushing things here, especially on YouTube. You guys know what's going on. We'll start with the, what game should we start with the 7 p.m. slate in terms of projections? We can start with the game between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the San Antonio Spurs. There seems to be a lot of interest in that game. We do have 3 games starting in about 35 minutes. So we'll start with that one in terms of my player prop projections from earlier today. Let me just compare things to the lines now as we enjoy the 2 games that are on at the moment. Okay, the Spurs, we all know they won it. They won in what was a very exciting basketball game yesterday against the Boston Celtics on the road. It was actually somewhat of a comeback for them, although it was a pretty tight game for most of that one. They were able to pull away at the end with some stout defense from Victor Wembanyama and Luke Cornett at the end. They went with the double big lineup with Wemby and Cornett. That lineup in particular with Wemby and Cornett gave the Celtics problems. This is a Timberwolves team that does have a bit of size, though. We all know Rudy Gobert, Naz Reid, Julius Randle. But at the same time, it's going to take a big-time effort here from this Timberwolves team in terms of the offensive rebounding. They need to... the Spurs, they did not shoot well from three yesterday, but they were excellent in terms of their offensive rebounding output. They were able to generate tons of second-chance scoring opportunities. And I see the stream is stuttering a bit in terms of my frame rate, guys, so just bear with me. I did adjust some settings, but at least you can see and hear me partially, so just stick around, and I'll fix that in the background when I take a break. But anyways, this is a Spurs team that they've won 2 games in a row. Both teams are coming off of both teams are on the second day of a back-to-back. The Timberwolves just split a 1-1 series with the Cavs. They won against the Cavs by 9, then they lost by 12. But for the most part, the Timberwolves, I mean, they have been playing some of their best basketball of the season over the last, I'd say, week and a half. They've covered the spread in 5 of their last 7 games. They've had some big-time scoring performances in those games as well. It does seem like their offense is starting to come alive here recently. Now, obviously, this is a team that historically, under Chris Finch, has struggled as home favorites. They are 2.5-point favorites here. It's actually dropped to 1.5 in some places. This is a Spurs team that, with Wemby in the lineup, obviously they're going to give a lot of teams problems. But the Spurs, they haven't been shooting well from 3 recently. We saw a disastrous offensive performance from Stephon Castle yesterday. He was only 3 for 16 from the field, and the rest of the team, they didn't shoot well from 3 either. This is a cause for concern for me. We've also seen some regression from Harrison Barnes recently. And then this is a Minnesota Timberwolves team that has been playing well recently in terms of their perimeter defense, slowing down the opposing teams from shooting threes. Personally, I actually lean towards the Timberwolves here on the money line. The money line is I think at minus 122 at some places. It didn't make the final cut, but I do have this game circled for potential live betting opportunities. 1 second, guys. One second. I'm pulling up my player prop projections right now. We have a big putback dunk right there for Mitchell Robinson. Shout out to everyone that cashed with me with Mitchell Robinson the other day. G Flash at A Martin. Who? Elijah Martin. He's a rookie. We picked him in the second round. The Toronto Raptors. He just won the national championship with the Florida Gators. Pretty solid player in college basketball last season. One second, guys. It's just having a small difficulty here getting something to load. Okay, finally. Positive player prop projections for this game. Mitchell Robinson just went over his points line early in the second quarter. 6 points for Mitchell Robinson. He's definitely active around the rim. 1 point lead for the New York Knicks. So yeah, I bet on Anthony Edwards over 28.5 points here for a full unit. I think Ant-Man could potentially go for 35 plus in this game, guys. From based on what I've seen, ever since that game on the road against the Chicago Bulls on December 29th, I mean, we're starting to see, a very confident Anthony Edwards. A couple of the recent games where he didn't go over were due to the game being out of reach and him not playing at the end of the game. Anthony Edwards, when you look at his physical profile, his ability to roll downhill, his ability to score in transition. Last night, the Spurs, they did an effective job at limiting 3-point opportunities for this for the Celtics yesterday, but their transition defense wasn't up to par on the second night of a back-to-back, traveling as well backwards across time zones. I think that they could be a step behind here with their transition defense, especially in the minutes where Wemby isn't on the floor. I think that also we've seen a lot of Anthony Edwards as a primary ball handler and playmaker recently. It just seems like he's becoming a smarter basketball player as his career progresses, guys. And he does have a solid matchup today, in my opinion, against this team, especially matched up against Stephon Castle, who defensively recently hasn't looked very confident, in my opinion. Dylan Harper as well. We all know he's a rookie. He seems to be hitting a rookie wall recently. So I do think that Anthony Edwards is a threat to go for 30 plus, maybe even 35 points here. Moving on to Wemby himself. I just had to refresh the screen for you guys. Is it stuttering that badly? Is the stream stuttering that badly, guys? Hold on, let me adjust something. The quality of the stream appears to be low right now. And I'm going to test it out right now because yeah, just waving my hand so I can see how fast it moves. Okay. I'll worry about that in a second. At least you guys can hear me. So let me get back to these projections. Okay, so Victor Wembanyama will start today, guys. He will start, obviously going up against his fellow countryman and Rudy Gobert. The line probably has increased here, but I think that Wemby might have a positive performance as well offensively. But I'm off it there because I probably missed the best of the line. Let me just hurry up and get through this one. Yeah, it's fine. The stream's fine. Okay, thank you guys. I see your feedback in the chat. Thank you so much. And in terms of the frame rate, for everyone that knows what that means, are the frames stable? The frames are stable for the stream as well? Let me continue because these games do start in 20 minutes. So another positive projection that I have in this game when I crunched the numbers earlier was um for Rudy Gobert over 10.5 points, but I personally don't have a solid track record. I have a solid track record with Rudy Gobert over the years, but I'm just not comfortable betting on him, today. But in terms of the numbers, when I ran the numbers earlier, I do think that there is an edge in betting Rudy Gobert over 10.5, and I actually am considering him at 10 plus here before the game starts. Points, guys, over 10.5 points, or maybe 10 plus points for Rudy. Anything else here? Another player that you might want to look at is Jaden McDaniels. Now, Jaden McDaniels has been a streaky and often inconsistent player, but I do have a slightly positive projection for Jaden McDaniels points today at just over 13 points. His line, no, sorry, just over 15 points actually. I'm expecting a bit of scoring in this game, and his line is 14.5, is 13.5 at some places. He might make the cut here as well. As I said, this Spurs team, when Wemby is off of the floor, Victor Wembanyama is starting, by the way. When he's off the floor, especially, that doesn't mean they're going to scale his minutes. We can't trust this Spurs coach. The Spurs, the one weakness in their game recently has been their transition defense. That is an area in which Jaden McDaniels excels offensively. Things are starting to open up in that Sixers-Raptors game. Andre, welcome back to the chat. Anything else here? 1 second. Okay, a player that I do think could have a breakout performance here is Harrison Barnes. He has regressed a bit recently, but we're now seeing the line drop from 11.5, 12.5, which is what we've seen before with his over the last couple of weeks with Harrison Barnes' points line. We're seeing that line drop to 9.5 now. I do think that discount might be worth buying into here. He also has a solid track record over his last 5 games against the Minnesota Timberwolves. He scored 10 plus points in 4 of his last 5 meetings against the Spurs. He's averaged 15 points a game in those games as well. This team does in the Timberwolves they've been playing much better defensively recently, but one hole in their game has been late defensive rotations with their defending the corner 3, which is an area that Harrison Barnes excels in. So Harrison Barnes 10 plus points might be a solid look here, but maybe we can live bet that as well, because as I said, he is in the middle of a shooting slump. Welcome to everyone who is watching right now. I'm just rolling through some player prop projections. I might add a bet here. Hit that like button though, guys. Hit the like button. I'll let you know if I add it. I'll drop it I'll drop it below for you. You'll see it below. We have a 3-point lead for the New York Knicks. Okay, I think I'm gonna move on to this Heat Thunder game. Okay, so OKC Thunder versus the Miami Heat now. One moment, guys. We did get some unexpected news that Norman Powell will miss this game. 'King Sabio, I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look that up for you. Thanks for following the channel. 1 second, guys. So yeah, I have a small bet, as you can see below, on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 6.5 assists here. Other projections here you might want to look at. I just need to see what the line is now because Norman Powell is out for the Miami Heat side of things. I do think we could get a positive game in terms of scoring for Khalil Ware. Now, you know me, guys. I don't like to take very many players to go over their player prop lines against this OKC Thunder team, especially when Shai and Chet are playing. But, I mean, you can get over 8.5 points for Khalil Ware on FanDuel at minus 130. I do think he goes for 10 plus today. You can get over 9.5 on DraftKings at plus 101. Let me decide if I'm going to add that as well. Because without Norman Powell in the lineup, I know they play two different positions. It's reasonable to expect a bit of a usage bump for most of the other notable rotation players here. Now, one bit that I do like that I have a positive projection for is Nikola Jovic of the Miami Heat to go over 2.5 assists. Many books don't have him listed right now, but DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesars, they do have him listed, Nikola Jovic of the Miami Heat, over 2.5 assists. It's at minus 125. It's a bit juiced, but I do feel as though he's one of those players that could benefit from Norman Powell being out as well as a connective passer. We all know that the excellent defense of this OKC team, when they're engaged defensively, forces teams to make quick decisions and forces them to make that extra pass. A player like Nikola Jovic, who is having a solid season, could benefit from that as well. I also have a positive projection for Cason Wallace of the OKC Thunder over 6.5 points. I have him at just under 8 points, so he's a player that might make the cut as well. Although I'm already stacked with plays, as you can see below. I'll be here with live bets, guys, so make sure you hit that like button for me. Not going anywhere for the foreseeable future. Two-point lead for the Knicks here. So I have multiple bets about to start in about 11 minutes. Now there is one edge where the Miami Heat that the Miami Heat have in this game against OKC, and it's with their rebounding guys. This is a team that, even though they're coming off of two very disappointing losses, this is a very good rebounding team in the Miami Heat, especially since Christmas Day. I do think that with Isaiah Hartenstein still out of the lineup, I do think that could give this Thunder team problems. This Thunder team, we know that they're stout defensively, but they've been struggling to grab boards recently as a team. Let's see how it goes. I think that could be enough to keep this one within the number. Also, remember that a lot of the starters and key players for the Miami Heat got pulled early. It is the second day of a back-to-back for Miami, but a lot of players got pulled early yesterday when they got blown out by the Indiana Pacers. So I think that Miami, they might create a ton of second chance opportunities here. They've also, in the last three meetings between OKC and the Heat, they failed to win by more than 15. So, in the last meeting, they won by exactly 14. They won by 7 the game before that, and then they won by 7 the game before that. That's over their last three meetings against the Miami Heat with similarly constructed rosters. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. These games do start in less than 10 minutes. Brunson has 11 points, guys. 2 minutes to go until the half. Jalen Brunson does have 11 points for our first bet. And the Knicks are actually up by 6. Give me 1 second to go grab my phone charger, and I'll be back in less than 60 seconds, guys. Thanks a lot. One moment. I'll be right back. Hit that like button for me and subscribe. Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry about that. And I see you guys cash as well in the chat. Tasha, John, and Bennett. More winning bets in the chat. Great call, Tasha. 100%. The Knicks cover in the first half against the Blazers. They're up by 5. Great call. Great call. Let's keep it going, everyone. We have a couple of games starting right now. Let's see what we can add here, guys. Always looking for live betting opportunities. Hit the like button. Thank you so much, guys. Cleveland, welcome back. Lamont, welcome back. We paid. Our bro Zach Zate. Yep, Josh Hart is the heart of the Knicks, maybe. He could very well be. And we have a couple of games about to tip off now. So, Raptors up by 12. A bit of a sleepy game there. Horrible offensive start for the Sixers in this one. Only 39 minutes, 39 points in that one with 2 minutes until the half. Nothing for me on rebounds, J-Main. Not the biggest rebounds better. And we're off to the races in Oklahoma City between the Miami Heat and OKC. Let's see how this one goes. First basket is J-Dub, Jalen Williams. It's a layup off the blocked shot from Chet Holmgren. So defense to offense early for OKC. We're off and running there. The game has also begun in Toronto, in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, between the Timberwolves and the San Antonio Spurs here. Andrew Wiggins hits a 3 for the Miami Heat. Let's go. Do the impossible, Heat. Do the impossible. At least cover that 15.5 point spread for us. Let's see. Shout out to the chat, the realest and sharpest chat. How's it going, Cleveland? Derek Charbonneau. Hope you guys are having a great, great day. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just missed the first shot he attempted in this game. Also, let me know in the chat, what game are you watching? First basket in the Spurs game goes to De'Aaron Fox. I think we're still good with Jalen Brunson, but I see your question, G Flash, but I think we're still good. I mean, you can get a better line now, 24 and a half, 24, over 23 and a half now, I believe. Whoa, Brock Purdy threw an interception. We have an 8-0 run for the Spurs. Wemby with a 3. And now he stole the ball, his second steal of the first quarter. The game's only been on for 2 minutes. Wemby is all over the place. I do like what I'm seeing early from the Heat here. I hate that my frame rate is, at least the stream isn't cutting out, but I hate that my frame rate is low. So don't worry, guys. In terms of the quality of the stream, I'll get it back to the way it was. I adjusted a few settings so the stream wouldn't cut out today. That seems to be working. The stream hasn't cut out a single time. But in terms of the frame rate performance, I'll adjust a couple of other things and make sure we get back to the quality that you guys are used to. Thank you guys so much for being here. As long as you can somewhat see me and hear me, then that's what matters. So 11-0 start for the Spurs, and they're rolling 2 threes for Harrison Barnes. I just talked about him. The Minnesota hasn't scored yet, so this might be an opportune time to bet on Minnesota. We have free throws coming for Case and Wallace. Still no assists for Stephon Castle either. I might roll with my first live bet right now. And yeah, I did see that Karl Anthony Towns got hurt. Welcome to the new subscribers as well. If there's anyone watching that's not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Okay, first live bet of the night for me is going on the board right now, but I just placed it. You guys have to probably place it quick. If you want to tail, I understand if you don't. Minnesota Timberwolves plus 3.5, guys, plus 100. I bet it during the timeout. Half unit bet. I did lean towards them on the money line before the game, but I think this is obviously a much better price. So I'm swooping in here, and best of luck to all. Remember, you don't have to chase every bet, but anything can happen. But best of luck to anyone who is tailing. I'm here to share my bets, and that's the first live bet of the stream. I'll keep it coming. And thanks again, Tasha, for the winning bet in the chat. The sharpest chat on earth. Knicks first half. Derek Charbonneau said Josh Hart has 12 points. He's ready to roll. 462 for life said Peyton Watson's PRA got bumped by 2. He was 26.5 this morning. I think Murray is out. Let me confirm if Josh Murray is out or not, guys. Jamal Murray is out. That's really unfortunate. He was questionable. He's out. I have a small bet on the Nuggets. He is out. So Aaron Gordon will play. Christian Brown is out. Spencer Jones will play. So yeah, that's definitely why with Peyton Watson. I'll take a look at more player props in that game. Maybe it's a Jalen Pickett night. Free throws coming for Wemby. I love what I'm seeing from the Miami Heat. I don't love what I'm seeing from the Minnesota Timberwolves after that live bet, but it's only a small sample size with the foul. I just placed the bet, so I mean, I would like to see their offense come alive in some capacity here. But I love what I'm seeing from the Heat, guys. So this is a team that looks motivated. They look ready to play. And who knows, maybe when they stunk it up against the Pacers yesterday, maybe it was a look-ahead game. Maybe it was a look ahead. Maybe they overlooked the Pacers. We paid said Bam Adebayo has 3 rebounds already. Yes, he does. Best of luck to all. Let's see if we can cash these bets, though. Tasha's talking about that Brock Purdy pick. And Wemby hits both free throws. 0 for 3 to start the game for Ant-Man. I don't like to see that, but J-Main, you're considering Peyton Watson too? Zach Zay said, how much playing today will affect your... you're asking how much of a factor do I give home court advantage in the NBA these days? I don't give it as much weight as I did in previous years, but obviously it's still a factor. For me, it's a factor for teams that have less depth. Some of these benches, they don't travel very well. Yeah, King Cabano, yep. I'm just seeing your message now. Jamal Murray was ruled out. And Julius Randle misses now. So Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle are combined 0 for 5 to start the game. They're stinking it up. And it's a 16-0 run to start the game. Small bit of positive news, though. We have our first assist of the game for Stephon Castle. Long way to go, though. But I mean, yesterday this Spurs team played very well defensively in the second half against a confident Celtics team. And we have our first basket of the game. It's a mid-range jump shot from Anthony Edwards. He's on the board, and it's the first bucket of the game for the Minnesota Timberwolves 5 minutes into the game. Thanks for arriving to your own home arena to play. Yep, and we also got an assist for SGA as well. Yep, for the smaller bet. Thanks for the update, Derek Charbonneau. Jordan Bentley's welcome back. Salute to you as well. Shout out to Waterloo. Shout out to the entire city, the University of Waterloo too. I see you in the chat. Hope you're having a great day, man. Welcome back. Tasha said, I don't like betting the NBA on the weekend. I do remember you saying that before as well. Welcome back, G Flash. You said the Heat couldn't score 11 points for nearly an entire quarter yesterday, but they scored 11 points in the first 3 minutes against the defending champs. That's the National Basketball Association. Even just from a mindset perspective, in terms of their mindset, the Heat were clearly looking past the Pacers yesterday. They didn't respect their opponent, and we now have 2 assists. Welcome, Low Nitty, to the chat. Yep. Thanks for the update, brother. We hope you're having a great day as well. We have 2 assists for Shai, guys, and the Thunder offense is starting to wake up here. But keep an eye on this Heat team because they're off to a hot start. It's another bucket for Tyler Hero in the absence of Norman Powell here, and they have 19 points in the first 6 minutes. This is a great start offensively, but as I said, the Thunder offense is starting to roll. So we're going to need some stops here. And thanks a lot for that super sticker donation in the chat, Jordan Bentley's. It definitely means a lot. Thank you so much. Shout out to you and shout out to Waterloo once again. Best of luck with all of your bets today and everyone else here as well. I'm rooting for everyone here. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. No Heel Achilles says Chet Holmgren has 7 points, 4 rebounds in 6 minutes. Keep it up. I missed your bet earlier if you did bet that, but if you did, I hope you cashed. Chet Holmgren is off to a great start here. Another bucket for Tyler Hero, though. 3rd assist of the first quarter for Davion Mitchell as well. And we have a timeout from the OKC Thunder. Still waiting for the second half to pop off for the Knicks. Going to need a big second half for Jalen Brunson against a team in the Blazers that does like to push the pace. Brunson has 11 points at halftime. I don't think we're out of it just yet. And I hope you guys are enjoying the game. Hope you guys are enjoying this stream as well. You guys make this stream what it is. Remember that. Vic Jolliffe said, I don't think the Eagles will ever see another touchdown. They're only settling for field goals. Did they just kick another one? Hepix said, I need Karl Anthony Towns for 12 rebounds. How many does he have now? Hepix 7. Dorji JD said, where was this Heat team last night? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, guys. I mean, we have a long way to go. So we've seen the Thunder lose first quarters in the past and blow their opponents out of the arena, out of Chesapeake Arena. But yeah. Also, do you guys have bets in that Raptors-Sixers game today? I didn't talk much about that game, but the Raptors are up by 10 points. If you missed it, I placed my first live bet of the stream at halftime. No, not at halftime. After the first timeout. So for the Timberwolves, and their offense is starting to wake up now. Now it's back to a single-digit lead. It was a 16-0 start for the Spurs. So I think we got the best number with the T-Wolves, and the second half has begun, guys. The second half has begun with the New York Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is not going anywhere just yet. He just hit a big three for the Knicks. I'm not sure why it's taking so long to load there, but give me a second. It's probably just, it has to be them because it's not me. It's not me this time. And we have a basket for Jalen Brunson. This is a positive start for the Knicks here to the third quarter. We also have Anthony Edwards with his second bucket of the quarter after missing his first three shots. That's back-to-back buckets for Anthony Edwards. I'd like to see them keep it going. Tasha said the 76ers were partying last night. Maybe they were. Maybe they were. There are a lot of things to do here in Toronto. Every day of the week. People like to have a good time here. If you know, you know. And remember last year when the Celtics came on the road in a regular season game last season, the Celtics, they were out partying the night before. They got caught on social media, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They were out and about in the streets of Toronto. They were in a lounge, a well-known place here at like 4 a.m. the day before of the game. And the Raptors were missing half of their starting lineup, and they blew the Celtics away. The Raptors were much worse last year at that point in the season, and the Raptors were, I think they were 9-point underdogs at home, but the Raptors won against the Celtics by like 20 points in that game. It was absolutely crazy. And then the pictures came after. We know how Tatum and Jaylen Brown, more so Jaylen Brown too. Jaylen Brown was in a couple of spots. He was photographed around the city. EWM community said I was right about Harrison Barnes. I was. I didn't have the confidence to bet him with the shooting slump he was in, but I'm glad I shared the projection with maybe someone out there bet on Harrison Barnes. He's playing very well to start the game. I did say that he was, I did project him for a breakout performance here. Thanks for that, EWM. G Flash, Jordan Bentley's, yep, you see that as well. Jordan Bentley's. G Flash said, my Jamal Shed bet is looking good. He has 13 out of his 19.5 PRA line with the whole second half to go. Yep, you're in prime position here, especially with Brandon Ingram out of the lineup. I mean, you're in prime position here. 5-point lead for the Miami Heat, by the way. Low Nitty said it's crazy how much better it's crazy how much better the Knicks look with Josh Hart back. They really missed him for sure. Josh Hart, obviously he doesn't average 20 points a game. He's not going to get the headlines, guys. But if you look at the advanced numbers, the advanced stats, Josh Hart, he has a incredible impact on their offense when he's off the court, on the court. When you compare the two, for some reason their offense is actually 15% more efficient with Josh Hart playing. And their defense is also a bit better as well. They're a much better transition attack. We all know that the force and energy that he plays with, the connective passer that he is, and he just has a positive impact on this New York Knicks team. Now, there's still a long way to go in this game, this Blazers team has been playing really well in the fourth quarter recently. There's still a long way to go. This game is not the Knicks haven't secured anything just yet, especially with how we've seen the Knicks sort of grind to a halt in the fourth quarter recently. And right on cue, Josh Hart with a steal, but then he just passed to OG, and OG just turned the ball over. Deni Avdija just took it right back. Like $2, Dorji. Honestly, it'd be like $2 or $3. Honestly, if you only have $50 to bet, you don't want to deposit again, you know. But I can't really, you know, it's tough to say with a small starting bankroll. But we don't judge anyone's bankrolls here. If you only have $50 to bet, I mean, I would just place a couple of $5 bets, man. Honestly, you wouldn't want to deposit again, you know. Obviously, with any financial market, you want to start out with a healthy bankroll at the beginning. That would be advantageous. But you know, everyone isn't able to do that. So I understand. Caution low. Welcome back. Doesn't he have an assist? I mean, we need more, but doesn't he have at least one assist? Stephon Castle. He has one assist. Yeah, only 3 points though. 4 points for Anthony Edwards. 15 points for Jalen Brunson. Minnesota's down by 8. 6-point lead for the Heat. 6-point lead for the Heat. $20 points for Towns. This is another basket. Towns isn't hurt. Towns is not hurt. Welcome back, Jay Darby, my bro. Welcome back, Jay Darby. He said Denver doesn't have a soul that can stop Giannis today on their entire roster. Hope you're having a great day, fam. Team Cat Whisperer said the Nuggets are plus 4.5. Did someone get ruled out? Yeah, I have a bad line there. It's a small bet, but I have a bad line with the Nuggets, guys. I bet it before Jamal Murray was ruled out. Now that he's out, they're up to plus 4.5, plus 5 in some places. We do have 2 assists for Shai. Team Cat Whisperer, welcome back. Mellow on the beat said, let's go Niners. I see some of you guys bet on the San Francisco 49ers today. I actually lean towards them with the points today. And the Bills too, guys. You know, I actually think the Bills might win it all this season. So remember, you guys heard that here. This could be the Buffalo Bills year. I definitely don't see any teams in the AFC that will stop them. I know people are saying the Houston Texans, but I believe if they meet again, it won't be the same as what we saw in the regular season. Josh Allen will find a way this year. $20 points for Deni Avdija. He's going crazy. Shout out to my bro Zach Zate. And yep, we have 3 assists for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, everyone. No, I don't think the Patriots are going to go to the Super Bowl. Not this year. Drake may, eventually he will. But I really don't think it's going to be this year, guys. I don't think that the Patriots will beat the Bills if they meet in the playoffs. I don't think the Texans will beat the Bills. I don't think the Broncos will beat the Bills either. The best test for the Bills will come from the NFC if they stay healthy. Just remember I said that. Jay Darby said, Josh Allen licking his chops, looking at the road through the AFC compared to previous years, for sure. The boogeyman's not there for him. His boogeyman. Patrick Mahomes. Come on, guys. You really think he's going to lose to Bo Nix? Drake May? They have no chance if they meet the Bills. What, do you guys want to see the NFL score for a second? I mean, I'll put it on. It seems to be an exciting end to the game. Oh, we're at the 2-minute warning. Okay. And after trailing for most of the half, it looks like... Oh, sorry. I said that wrong. I was about to say something wrong. Andrew Wiggins said, hold my beer. The Heat won the first quarter. He just stole the ball 3 seconds after and hit a three. Andrew Wiggins, man. 9 points in the first quarter. Free throws coming for Julius Randle. Yep. Let's go, Zach Zate. Zach Zate is going to be watching the Golden State Warriors take on the Portland Trailblazers in person on Tuesday. Should be fun. Vic Jolliffe, I hope you're enjoying the game. EWM. Yeah. Brunson, I mean, I don't want to say it with... I've made a lot of money with Brunson the last 2 seasons. I mean, but anyone can go to the storage room, guys. And we have multiple stoppages in these games. And the Knicks are back from timeout, so I'll leave it there for now. I'm not sure about the points today. He should get that, though. I mean, it is Shai. 24.5. That's really doable for Shai, but I like the assists more today. That's just me. And just like that, Jalen Brunson back on the board. On a basket at the rim. Knicks up by 5. It's a competitive game, so Brunson's services will be needed tonight. If there's anyone watching that's not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Looking for live bets. I placed that live bet at the bottom, Timberwolves, guys, plus 3.5 after the first timeout of the game. So It was a smaller window in terms of timing to get the bet in, but I think we're going to end up being on the right side there. I'm also looking for more live bets. Hit the like button for me. And if there's anyone watching this not subscribed, subscribe to my channel and turn notifications on. Trevor, welcome back as well. He said that was my thinking. Also took KD over 21.5 points. If Şengün plays, he'll be limited with minutes. If he doesn't play, KD will have even more shot attempts. Okay. Nomad said, yeah, I don't think. Best of luck, Trevor. Nomad said, yeah, I don't think Draymond or Jimmy Butler can handle Jalen Johnson. First point of the game for Deuce McBride, Miles McBride. It's a 3, assisted by Jalen Brunson. 7 assists for Brunson, who just went over his assist line. Tasha said AJ Brown hasn't played well today. That's unfortunate, Tasha. I know you'll get it back though. You're a machine, but that is unfortunate. Eagles in the red zone against the 49ers, guys. What do you think? Do the Eagles score here, a touchdown, and buzzer call these guys against an undermanned defense, or do the Niners hold on and win? They just sacked Jalen Hurts. Eagles do have 3 timeouts. Another dunk for Denny Avdia, fast break dunk, and they're pushing the pace here, the Blazers. They're pushing the pace here. Seblav Ronik said 3 points in the first half for Shai. It looks like a disaster. That's definitely one of the shock the world moments. It definitely is, Seblav Ronik. I wouldn't have expected that. Well, the first quarter, I should say. Zach said the 49ers all the way. Trevor said Daniel's going to be assisting to the boy Jalen Johnson today. Took him for over 23.5 points. Best of luck. We have another basket for Jalen Brunson. It's a floater at the rim. 19 points for the franchise. No, Seblav Ronik, I think it's me with the sound. I think it's me. And I try and fix it. A few settings keep the connection up and rolling, but made far. Let me see if I can adjust something in 1 second, guys. Get it to get stable again. 4th and 11 for the Eagles. Timeout, Eagles. Their season is on the line here with 1 play. The Niners have a lot of heart, man. They have a lot of heart. Another winning bet in the chat. Josh Hart points and McCall over 8.5 rebounds and assists. Let's go. Sharpest shot on earth. Congratulations, Derek Charbonneau. Let's go. Let's go. Nomad said Jamal Shead has been my favorite player for picks to watch this season. Jamal Shead, I mean, he's an emerging player. I think that does it, guys. I think the Niners have done it. I'll take the score off the screen in a second. But I think that's the game. Congrats to anyone that bet the Niners today. They will be moving on to the next round of the NFL playoffs. $14 points for Josh Hart. 2 assists for Stephon Castle now. 2 assists for Stephon Castle, guys. They could. No joke, guys. I'm not even joking when I say this. And there's someone who's watching this stream right now that can verify it too. I was talking to someone through DMs on Twitter, and he asked me, "Who do you think is going to the Super Bowl this year?" I said, I wish they were more healthy, the Niners, but I said Niners. Shock the world matchup, So, I mean, I think I'll end raw. They'll just make a run and maybe surprise people. Maybe they'll fall short of the Super Bowl, go all the way. They'll lose in the conference championship, but I think the Bills are going to the Super Bowl, so. You guys can message me anytime, too, about any bets, anything, so. Yeah, I won't think, Tasha, I'm not sure if it's going to matter. They might lose next week, though. You're right. They might, but I think they'll cover. We've seen Kyle Shanahan. We've seen Kyle Shanahan defy expectations in cold weather playoff games before, where people try to hype that up. And you're going to hear that all week. Can the Niners win in the cold in Chicago? But they've done it before in the playoffs, You guys remember against Green Bay a few years back. So many other games, So, I mean, Kyle Shanahan is, we have a couple of timeouts here. Also, let me know in the chat, is the stream working for you? Thank you. It's buffering a bit, but it's working okay. I'll fix the buffering for tomorrow. My goal today was just to make sure it stays stable in terms of not dropping. But what'd you say? Okay. Yeah, give it a second. I just changed something with my settings. Give it a second, guys. Let's see if it changes back to the way it was. This guy said the Illuminati got into the stream because we're winning too much. Plus 3.5 in our pocket. 4 turnovers for Stephon Castle. He hasn't looked confident recently at all. 3-point lead for the Miami Heat as well. Sablov Roenick said, I think the feds are watching us. We've won too much this week. They said, hey, man, we need to put a stop to those guys, man. Every other YouTuber's crying about how the NBA cannot be beaten. But those guys over there, Myguyknowsaguy stream, they're having their way over there, man. Send 3 SUVs outside Myguyknowsaguy's house. 3 tinted black SUVs early in the morning. Parked on the corner of his street. Who does he know? Who is he communicating with? And it's a 1-point game now between the Timberwolves and the Spurs. I'm looking for more live bets. Thank you guys for sticking around too. Oh yeah, I love that show, Mr. Robot. I love that show. Hold on, guys. I am scanning a potential live bet right now. OKC is up by 1. I wonder if I need to I'll tell you guys a really good show that you guys should watch. It's called The Pit. And another show that you should watch is called Slow Horses. And also check out Industry as well. Yeah, Mr. Robot is a classic. It's not for everyone, but Mr. Robot's a classic. Especially for the contrarians, guys. If you guys believe everything is rigged, definitely watch Mr. Robot. Okay, I'll take a look at that, J-Main. I don't have as much time during NBA season, but I usually take note of TV shows and watch them in the summertime. Free throws coming for Anthony Edwards. And let me know if the stream does go back to normal. The reason I was silent for about 60 seconds was I adjusted a setting just now again, so let me know if things do go back to normal, guys. I would appreciate that. 25 points for Denny Avdia, and they take the lead. What did I say, guys? The Blazers have been the best fourth quarter team in the NBA over the last, it's a small sample size, but just 10 days. For the last 10 days, the Blazers have the best point differential in the fourth quarter, so. Nomad says Slow Horse is a top tier. My guy knows. Yep. Let me know if it's doing the buffering thing. Is it buffering again? Or is it normal now? I can also check on my phone. Is the audio and video, is it matching now? sounds much better. Okay, thank you so much, man. The other setting that I had it on, I will never do that again. But guys, if the connection actually does drop the way it did yesterday, just remember, just leave the stream and come right back, or give it about a minute. But we should be good for now. Thank you guys, and apologies for that, man. The stream has been high quality for quite some time, and I want to keep it that way. We have 3 assists for Stephon Castle now. 3 assists for Castle, guys. 11 points for Ant-Man. Much better second quarter for Ant-Man. Anthony Edwards and Stephon Castle are starting to roll. Castle assists. Anthony Edwards points. Now Brunson is the conundrum here. He had 19 and left the game. He's back on the court now, though. Maybe I should turn that game back on. Maybe I should watch that game with you. And thanks, Aaron Morgan, Demi Sidor. G Flash said the Blazers will be scarier next season with Jeremy Grant, Scoot, and Damian Lillard. Yeah, plus maybe another top 15 pick. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna watch the last few minutes of this Knicks game. I'll let you guys know what I see. You can't hear me. You can't hear me, guys?
It's like you're talking and the audio sped up. You know what I mean? That's the only problem. But it's not lagging as much.
Okay, hold on, guys. You say you can hear me? Yeah. I just changed something, so holy man. Let's see. The Spurs are back up by 10 now, so that's bad news. But the Miami Heat are up by 5. They're trying to do the impossible. Let's see. 23 points for Jalen Brunson. Yeah, I will. I'm going to restart it. What's going on, Gold? Android, Kenny R, Sablav Ronik, Cartel El Nueve, Caution Low. They took an assist away from Castle? No. They did. That's really unfortunate. My bro Gold's in the chat, man. He's a big Patriots fan. Enjoy the game. I'm not going to add anything pregame in that Nuggets Bucks game, guys. As I said, I think I was muted. I bet it before Jamal Murray was ruled out, so I don't have a good line there. They ruled him out after I placed the bet, and the line skyrocketed. But that game might be a decent live betting opportunity. I mean, we're still dealing with Doc Rivers, guys. If you know, you know. We're still dealing with Doc Rivers. It's not safe yet with the Bucks. 13 points for Wemby. And I think the stream is working as intended. So let me know if my audio is matching or if it's synced with the video now. So just let me know in the stream. Is the audio synced correctly with the with the stream video. Yeah, yeah. I I set it back to the original settings. So from Friday. So no more tinkering from now. Maybe I'll have to go on another platform and do some tinkering later. But thanks for your patience, guys. You guys know how frustrating that stuff can be. First basket of the game for Rudy Gobert. I was probably wrong there. I talked about that projection as well. J Darby said it's better. Android said it's better as well. X said, "Can you talk about the Raptors game?" Yeah. Yes, I will. I am a Raptors fan. I am watching the Knicks Blazers game though because I have money on it. Siblav Ronick said it's much better right now. Gold said the audio is glitching for him. So we have the Sixers up by one here. 10.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter in Toronto. The Sixers were down by 10 at halftime. So this is a second half surge here. We have 16 points for Emmanuel quickly. Raptors bench was playing pretty well in the first half. Scottie Barnes is back. I think the Sixers have to be a confident team right now. I'm turning the game on so I can watch it too. Thanks, Derek. A big three for OG Anunoby. Gold said he's rolling with the Patriots game to go over 44.5, and Lad McConkey over 3.5 receptions. Easy money. Best of luck, brother. Best of luck. And we have the Raptors game back from timeout now. They're about to get back into things. I'm watching the Raptors game. I'm watching the Knicks game. X100 said he leans on the spread for the Chargers in the Pats game, or he's asking the chat. Nomad said if anyone tailed Brunson 7 assists and Denny Avdia 5 rebounds, Avdia just needs one more. I'm rooting for you. Let's go. And Stephon Castle was 3 for 16 last night. He's 1 for 8 today. I mean, unfortunately, I might have to stop betting on Stephon Castle. Thanks a lot, Gold. Low Nitty said Tyrese Maxey disappointed me with his threes today. This is crazy, he said. Don Plate said, question out of the Hawks and Nuggets games, which do you like the most? I like the Hawks more because I have more money on it. It's a 1 unit bet, Don Plate. This is a long time out in Portland. Hepic said, I need Karl Anthony Towns back in for 1 rebound. I hope he grabs that for you. Also, look at this, guys. The Miami Heat were up by 5 at halftime. I did bet them plus 15.5. Let's see if they can shock the world for us today. At least just hold on to cover the spread, you know? Nuggets Bucks has tipped off. Nuggets Bucks has tipped off. Wizards Suns has tipped off. Josh Hart checks back into the game for Miles McBride. Drew Holiday checks back into the game for Caleb Love. Wow, everyone's scoring but Brunson. I hate to say it, guys, but it might be time for Brunson's storage room. I hate to say it, man. I almost always win with Brunson, but back-to-back times is tough. Drew Holiday with a big 3. Literally all of his teammates are scoring but him. And right on cue, he just hit a 3. Jalen Brunson. Can he do it? Knicks up by 10. Raptors up by 1. That hurt the fans in Portland. The Raptors have 8 second chance points in the fourth quarter alone. Off of offensive the Raptors are crushing the Sixers on the offensive boards, guys. And which is kind of crazy because Andre Drummond's out there, but it's been a team effort right here, but it's still only a 1-point lead. The Sixers have been the better team in the second half. The Raptors were up by 10 at halftime, though. My bro, Hey Chach, with another winning bet in the chat. OG Ananobi, over 15.5 points. He said it in the free Discord, guys. Free Discord server is in the video description below. Also, while you're down there, follow me on Instagram, Myguyknowsaguy, and you'll get early bets tomorrow. Anyone that follows me on Instagram, Myguyknowsaguy, will have early free NBA bets earlier in the day. But either way, as long as you're subscribing here on my YouTube channel, you won't miss any picks, guys. So, but for those who are interested in that, follow me there. Also, Zach Zate said Knicks cash. It's time. Yep. Zach, also, Denny Avdia he twisted his ankle. Denny Avdia just twisted his ankle, man. It's horrible. He just left the game, Denny Avdia. It's a terrible, terrible thing to see. I hate when players get hurt, but I have to let you know. Jay Darby said, George Kittle torn Achilles. Hate to see it. Yep. That's horrible. It could be a career ender here now, too, for George Kittle. That's really, really bad to see. Derek said, I dropped him from 26.5 and parlayed him with Ant-Man. Let's go, Derek. I'm rooting for a big second half for you, for Ant-Man, and myself as well. Dingo72, another winning bet in the chat, guys. He bet on Shaedon Sharpe of the Blazers, 20-plus points. He just scored 20 points after knocking down a pair of free throws. Congrats, Dingo72. Sharpest chat on earth, guys. You guys are going crazy. Green Check G with another winning bet in the chat. He bet on Tyrese Maxey and Jalen Brunson, 25-plus each. Great call, Green Check G, another winning bet. Another 3 for Shaedon Sharpe. Another winning bet in the chat. Nomad. He cashed with Denny Avdia. 5 rebounds. Jalen Brunson, 7 assists. And he cashed before Denny Avdia got hurt. Congrats and another winning bet in the chat, guys. Great call. I know Zach Zaid, it's horrible. He's been their best player this season and Denny Avdia got hurt. It is tough to see. The Knicks are calling a timeout. They might be pulling the starters here. 13-7 lead for the Bucks. Timeout Nuggets. 5 points from Miles Turner in the first quarter. That game just started, though. It's too early to call. Another winning bet in the chat, guys. He cashed a big parlay. Sebla Veronik. Scottie Barnes over 15.5 points. Tyrese Maxey over 24.5 points. Shaedon Sharpe over 16.5 points. Denny Avdia over 21.5 points. And Jalen Brunson over 23.5 points. Big parlay there. Let's go, Sebla Veronik. Great call there. Glad that you won. No, Rabbit, the Discord, you can join the Discord. It's in the video description below. Are you having problems? You can join the free Discord group chat. Green Check G said, AJ Lawson, G Flash. Green Check G said, then I need the Blazers to cover plus 8.5 in the Raptors money line. We're back from the timeout now. And OG just scored again. Jalen Brunson took 1 shot in the last 4 minutes. That's it. That's it, guys. I'm out on Brunson. I'm out on Brunson. He made it 3. That was the only shot he took in the last 4 minutes. Josh Hart and OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, they did everything. Miles McBride. That's it. Done with it. Welcome back, Andrew Hopperton, my bro. I hope you're having a great day. Nomad said, yep, good luck to Denny Avdia. I hope Denny Avdia's all right, you know? Hopefully it looks worse than what it is. I hope Denny Avdia is all right. He's been playing really well. I hate to see people get hurt. Digital Printhouse said, let's win some money. Yep, Sibilar Vronic. Yep. Tyrese Maxey, unstoppable. This is a good game between the Raptors and the Sixers right now. Gold. Brunson didn't play yesterday. He played on Friday. But I like the matchup, so I'm going to continue betting with my system. Obviously, Jalen Brunson right now, he's deferring to his teammates a bit. I just watched it. He did look a bit exhausted too. I'm sure he's relieved to see Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart chip in offensively. But Stephon Castle is the one that I probably got caught in it with mispriced lines. So I'm not banning Brunson just yet. That doesn't mean I'm going to bet him next game. But Stephon Castle is a player that I will have to step away from for the near future. Kepler, welcome back. Another winning bet in the chat. He cashed with the Knicks and the Blazers over 229. Great call. Sharpest chat on earth. Hit the like button for me too, guys. If anyone's here that hasn't hit the like button, hit the like button. Dom Plate, I'll look for a good live bet. I have one already on the board, but it remains to be seen if they can tighten up the Timberwolves. G Flash said he cashed out on Brunson at 23. Similar thing as last game, he said. Second half is on between the Heat and the Thunder. Yeah, they never put Karl Anthony Towns back in the game. It doesn't make sense. Epic 7. Doesn't make sense. Rebounds are weird too, man. That's why I don't like betting on rebounds, but I hope you get it back. Yeah, no, I know, Gold. I know. I appreciate you too, man. Nomad said, with Brunson, I've noticed his height comes into play against taller teams, which is why I favor his assists most of the time. I don't know if anyone else notices this. Well, he is undersized. He's an extremely skilled player, but he is undersized. EWM said he cashed out on Brunson at 26 points. Rabbit said Castle's not done yet, though. G Flash said he's close to betting on Davion Mitchell. I know he's close to cashing with Mitchell. 3 minutes into the third. It is difficult to bet on the NBA, Anthony. But I don't find it that difficult, honestly. But I know most people do. Oh yeah, the chat's going off. Greatest chat on earth. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you guys for being here. If there's anyone here that's not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. For sure, Nomad. Sablav Ronak said, bro, it's weird. You didn't take the over with CJ McCollum. I'm going with the over 14.5. Yeah, no, Sablav Ronak, I was saying earlier, I just want to wait for a couple of games to see CJ McCollum in a Hawks jersey to see how they use him, how he's utilized. I usually do that when a player gets traded, New city, new system, new coaching staff, new teammates. There are a lot of variables. Yeah, I mean, I think the NBA is the easiest sport to project, like Jay Darby said in the chat, with the high volume of games. The NFL is actually much tougher because the season is much shorter. People overreact to a small sample size of games. There are only a certain amount of games, The NBA, you have a vast amount of data. And you have small rosters as well. Only 10 players on the court at any given time, so you have a vast amount of data. So but everyone has their own opinion on that. Yeah, the Timberwolves are getting crushed right now. Well, they're only down by 15. They're not getting crushed yet. But the Spurs are in control. 18 now, so let me slow down. Rabbit said he's trying to post his pics in the Discord. Well, I said the Discord is working. Are you having any problems, Rabbit? Nope, I didn't tail, but I'll tell your next bet, G Flash. Yep, soccer's my favorite, one of my favorites as well. You said baseball is your sport, Rabbit? Nomad said he likes soccer. We have 3 assists for Castle. Alert, alert. 3 assists for Castle. And we have an 8-point lead for the Miami Heat. I said we might shock the world today. 4 assists for Shai. Shai's going to have to play in the fourth quarter today. Let's see if we can make up for that losing Jalen Brunson bet. And 1 for Shai. Free throws coming for Shai, guys. What did they say? Rabbit, message me on Discord. What's your name on Discord, Rabbit? I need to talk to you about that. Rabbit. Rabbit, let me message you on Discord now. Please. What's your name on Discord? Also, hit the like button for me, guys. Tyrese Maxey going to the free throw line. He just missed one. Second foul on Jamal Shed. A minute and 45 seconds to go. Raptors are tied with the Sixers here. Huge shot for Maxey after the Scottie shot. And this is a crazy game in downtown Toronto right now. 1 point lead for the Sixers. 1 minute left. 30 ball for Maxey. 9-0 run for OKC. They're up now. They were just down by 8. Up by 1. Oh, Wemby's going off, J Darby. Six assists for Davion Mitchell. G Flash. Okay, Shai's going off now. Shai's going off in this quarter. 1 second, guys. Something is going on. Something important. Stephon Castle has 5 assists, guys. Guys, also I have to tell you guys something. There's someone on Discord that's trying to impersonate me with they tried to make a duplicate account of me with the same picture and the same bio, but do not fall for it, okay? Their handle says my guy knows a guy, and they have a dot at the end. They have a period at the end of the name. It also says that their Discord account was created in November 2025. No, wait, is it correct? Hold on. November 2024, which is absolute BS. My Discord account was created in on January 3rd, 2021. Okay? So verify if anyone messages you, be very careful about impersonations, okay? It's not me. Theirs has my guy knows a guy with a dot at the end, and I'm actually about to report that account, so don't worry. I just want to let you guys know, do not if anyone messages you with my guy knows a guy with a period at the end of the name on the actual profile name, let me know. Or if anyone with my name messaged you over the last couple of days, let me know. The same person? What did they say? Hold on, I'll message you. Dingo72, accept my Discord friend request. This is actually kind of serious, guys. I'm actually going to end the stream. Guys, tomorrow I'll have a full stream for you. Where did you see Kepler? Kepler, are you in the Discord? Kepler, what's your name on Discord? Kepler, what's your name in the Discord? No heel Achilles, I'll message you as well. Kepler, what's your name on Discord? Or message me. Yeah, message me. Overtime in Toronto. Kepler, I'm waiting for you. What's your name in the Discord? Just so if you can if you can respond in the chat or just message me. Thank you. Sorry to everyone that's watching as well, man. Yeah, he's trying to get people to join his betting group. But either way, guys, how many of you are in the Discord? We can actually handle it together. Um, there's a way you can report accounts, but it's on Discord's website. It's a form where you can report Discord accounts. So if enough of us do it, then they'll lose the account because I can see his account. He made his account in 2024. I've been on since January 3rd, 2021. Okay, and he's trying to get people to, I mean, it's a big thing in terms of trust. People trust me. So, if any of you are in the Discord, I'll make an announcement now, and then you guys can help me get get this guy out of the way. I mean, I must be doing something right. I must be doing something right, right? I mean, we're one of the few winning bettors on this app, so. You have problems logging in? I'll message you on social media, Tasha. I'll help you get in there. I can do it manually. Yeah, the only tricky thing is that you can't report the account in Discord because he's not our friend on Discord. So I have to give you guys the Discord site link, and we all report it around the same time. So either way, I'm on it, guys. I have enough information. Yeah, guys, I'm actually yeah, Demi Sidor. I follow you on Instagram, right? I'll message you. I'll help you get in, Demi Sidor. But look, guys, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this so I can make sure that this person doesn't destroy anything. You know, I mean, this is actually a very serious thing. So, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna come back on tomorrow. Apologies to all. Tasha, I'll let you get. I'll help you get into the Discord. Demi Sidor, I'll help you get in as well. And I'm gonna make an announcement in the Discord now, so this person can't message or anyone else because it's very deceptive. It's very sneaky, and I'm gonna destroy I'm going to get them out of the way. So, you guys, I have to end the stream. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Tomorrow will be a normal stream. Okay, I'll come on. I'll recap our bets. It will be a normal stream. And hopefully we have a winning day. Regardless of how it goes, guys, the best is yet to come. Thank you so much for your patience. I do apologize for this. I'm not wasting your time, but for not saying much over the last 20 minutes or so. You guys are the absolute realists. Full stream tomorrow. We have tons of games. I'll be on for multiple hours, guys. Best of luck to everyone. Thanks a lot for that super chat earlier. Donation, Zach Zate. You as well, Jordan Bentley's. Everyone in the chat. I have to get to the bottom of this. And you guys are the absolute realists. I will see you guys tomorrow. And you guys know I usually shout everyone out at the end of the stream. But I'm going to get to the bottom of it right now. Follow me on Instagram. It's pinned right there in the chat. It's also in the video description. I'm going to put out a video early tomorrow with early bets. Follow me on Instagram. Turn notifications on there. I'll see you guys then. And I hope that you guys have an amazing night, guys. Thank you so much for everything. And best of luck with all of your bets.